Morning, final day. Early start from here in Wooler to Lindisfarne and Holy Island. A mile out of town and up onto the moor, short climb, not too bad. Through the bracken, which is dying off at this time of year, of course, and able to see the view back to Wooler with the Cheviots behind. And on we go then to the finale. And what a finish to a hike this is going to be. I've been thinking about it for weeks. Across the tidal sands to the Holy Isle and Lindisfarne. It's hard to think of a more stirring finish to a long distance trail. A pilgrimage indeed. A Christian pilgrimage across the sea to a misty isle with a castle and a priory of long legend. Right, it's 18 miles, which is a long old stint, but of course it's generally trending downhill towards the sea, so, and the going should be pretty good, so you know, that's not too bad. But I've still left early to allow lots of time, so I'm not always thinking of the clock. I've got all right sorted for the tidal times as well, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, I've arrived at St Cuthbert's cave, and there's a pheasant shoot going on in the next field, so don't be alarmed about the shots. It's 8 miles to get here, and making good time. Well, it's said that they bought St Cuthbert's coffin here in the 11th century for safekeeping on its way to Durham Cathedral. Cool place. Time for a break here anyway. I've got 10 miles to go to the end. So I'm still early for the tide time, so I can slow down a bit now. I've broken the back of this walk in this morning. And it's also a little bit early for lunchtime, but I'm allowed to have half of it. I can see the sea much closer this time. It's about 5 miles to the coast and another 4 to Lindisfarne Castle that I can see. And I hope we'll have a break soon as well and a cup of coffee. So we're getting closer. Well, I made it to Fenn and the coffee house here. So it was lovely and warm in there, and I thought, oh, I've got to stay in here. So had my coffee in there, and then right outside, it's like just here, this is the Fenn Village Garden. Lovely little place. So I thought, why not? I'll freshen up here, change my socks, get my puffer jacket on, and well, finish my lunch. On we go then, the last 6 miles. My rucksack feels lighter, that's to be expected. I've eaten all my food and thrown away all the litter and that, and it's the last bit of the hike, that's normal. Mind you, I am wearing almost all my clothes that I brought with me as well. Nearly there, we're getting closer. Across the busy A1 and then back into the countryside. Ah yes, we're at the high-speed rail crossing where you have to phone the signalman. I was looking forward to this. Hello. Hi, I'm a walker. I'm crossing at the Farnham Hill crossing. Is it safe? Just me, just one. To cross? About 30 seconds. Okay, thank you. Bye. He says cross immediately. All right. I'm going quick. Woof. Woof. That was an adrenaline burst. Well, I've waited an extra 2 or 3 minutes and the train hasn't come yet. I suppose it was just playing on the safe side. Fair enough, Mr. Signalman. Thank you for your safety advice. If you're watching this, that is. Of course he is. Of course he's watching this. It was actually good to see the train go by. And a harking back to the past, an old telephone box, and stick your head inside one of those old plastic dome things and get a call with an old-fashioned receiver. Going back to the last century, but that's a mere blink of an eye for the history that we're going to see next. We're going back 14 centuries, thank you very much, as we go across the sands. Right, here goes. The safe crossing time started 15 minutes ago, so I've timed it perfectly. And I've just had a quick stop there, taken my socks off in advance, just got put my shoes back on, emptied all my pockets, put it all in my rucksack apart from the essentials. The main thing I'm worried about is dropping my phone into the sea, which would be a disaster. I've got a tremendous feeling of anticipation and momentum riding on this. I hope it pays off. And this is one of the refuges on the causeway. That's how high the water gets. And it's at this point that we can leave the road and head across the sands. Here we go. Made it to the first pole. The first of many. I thought the water was going to be icy cold, but remember I've walked 14 miles to this point, so it's very nice indeed actually. And yes, I did climb that rickety old rotten refuge tower in bare feet to put my camera up there to get that shot for you. And I did it for you. I did it for you, my dear audience. There's these slightly raised higher grassy bits, and there's more mud here. Whoa. It's a strangely unpleasant stroke pleasant experience. Way! I nearly went then. Oh. Oh. Just gone in again. Oh dear me, what a mess. I'm about halfway across the 2.5 miles now. I can see all the way to the end and all the way to the start, and there's nobody ahead or behind me. So I'm here all on my own. But here on this bay, this must be pretty much the same as it was for Cuthbert when he was here. You know, they must have had to wait for the tides. There's certainly no causeway, of course. So they must have just done what I'm doing now. And that's quite a comforting thought. There's a wider, deeper bit coming up soon. Oh, it's not so bad. it's all right. I'm gonna make it. That's most of it done now. There's about a quarter of a mile left and no more big pools of water. So, mind you, there are more seashells this end, so it's a bit painful from time to time when you tread on them. Anyway, I'm getting cold now, so I'm looking forward to getting dry feet and getting my shoes back on the other side of the bay. And the last pole. Made it. That's a relief to get over the sands. I'm glad I did it. You know, middle of October, pretty cold. Who knows what it's going to be like, but you know, the weather could have been awkward, or awful, but I'm glad I made it across the sands. You can walk along the road, but what fun is that? Come on. So, a life experience, and I got everything out of it that I wanted to, so you can't ask for more than that, can you? Well, had a good look around Lindisfarne Priory, and it was an interesting place to finish the way, although there were respectful visitors still looking around the grounds, and I think people were tending a family grave as well, so it didn't seem appropriate to start doing silly end of video skits or even raising my voice really. So I'm glad I just took some shots and kept it nice and respectful, you know. But it's not the end of the way for me because I'm going to the castle, and I saw it from 20 miles away yesterday. I saw it from 10 miles away earlier this morning, and then 5 miles away. I mean, I'm getting closer. St. Cuthbert's Way in the can. Oh, it's been an enjoyable late year hike. I wasn't sure I was going to get another hike in this year before winter, but we had this good weather window. I know it hasn't been blazing sunshine, but it hasn't rained. There's not much wind, so I should be thankful for that, and I am. And I have no complaints at all. So there's only one more thing for me to do to close out this hike, and I wonder what that is. Well, getting off the island was always going to be a bit difficult. No buses, no taxis that I know of, so I was going to thumb a lift at the car park. But a very nice couple, very friendly couple met me right by the gate at the end by the castle, and I had a bit of a chat with them, and they offered me a lift there and then. Thank you very much. Marvellous. It's got straight off the island and straight to my hotel here. Fantastic. And if you've watched all the videos in the series on St. Cuthbert's Way, thank you very much for staying with me to the end. Send me a message. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.